Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm doing my goals check-in. So I'm going to run through my goals in the opposite order that I did in the video because the last one was sort of the smallest and there's a lot of logistics that go into the bigger ones. So we're going to start with the smallest one, which was me mentioning that I wanted to attempt to complete my TBR for a Game of Tomes main quest. I actually did really well during that readathon. I think I actually read extra books after I completed all of the prompts. So that was a pretty easy one. Started off great. Another goal that I had was to request more arcs from NetGalley, and I have been doing that. I said that I wanted to request more arcs, but I also didn't want to get bombarded with them. I didn't want to go overboard, which is a mistake that a lot of readers make. So far I have received 5 arcs. I think I've requested 7. One of them I have not heard back from yet, and one of them I didn't get approved for, and that's probably for the best because it was a book by Sarah Gailey, and y'all know how I feel about the Echo Wife. Unfortunately, I DNF'd 2 of them, and the one that I completed I did not love. Currently reading Babel by R.F. Kuang, and then I recently got approved for The Hookup Plan by Farah Rashan. That's the 3rd book in the Boyfriend Project series, and the one that I'm waiting to hear back on is Shipwrecked by Olivia Dade. So we'll see if I get that one or not, but I feel pretty good about that. I have been requesting arcs. Luckily, I have also been receiving most of them. I think maybe in the future I should request less romance since the ones that I DNF'd were both romance, but doing pretty well for now. Another goal that I had was to quit Goodreads and switch everything to the StoryGraph. I have done that. If you follow me on Goodreads still, then you'll notice that all of my Goodreads reviews actually just link to my review page on the StoryGraph. So if you are interested in my thoughts on certain books, you should just follow me on the StoryGraph. I do have my StoryGraph page linked in the description below along with all of my other socials. But yeah, Goodreads just isn't for me. I just keep it for giveaways and notifications about books and whatnot. But y'all know I hate Goodreads, so I'm just keeping it for that. I will not actually be posting any reviews on there. Now, my StoryGraph challenge was 52. Apparently in that video I said I was gonna make it 55. I totally forgot about that. As of today, I have read 33 books and I am ahead, so I'm doing very well there. And my final goal, the biggest one, and is a little complicated, is that I wanted to read more books on my own shelf so that I could get my physical TBR down. Technically, I'm doing well on this. So at the beginning of the year, I had 53 unread books on my shelves, right? Now, I read 18, which is great. I've unhauled 27 books since the beginning of the year though, and because I got rid of some a while ago, I'm not sure how many of the unhauled books I actually read and how many of them I just lost interest in. I think the majority of them are ones that I've lost interest in. As far as books that I've bought or have been gifted, only 19. So still taking into account the fact that 27 have been unhauled, that's pretty good, in my opinion. And I make the rules here, so. I think next year, as far as goals, I will maybe up my StoryGraph challenge, depending on how the second half of the year goes. I will still try to keep my own TBR down. I did get a gift card as a graduation gift that I'm not spending yet because I'm moving in a couple months. There will be new books. I will continue to request arcs from NetGalley, and we'll see how it goes. I don't really know what my goals are going to be just yet. Maybe I'll actually track my own TBR next year because I think that would be really helpful. But that's pretty much it, and I feel pretty good about all of my goals so far. So let me know if you make goals at the beginning of the year and how you are doing. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.